Boom. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Dr. Ope bANWO welcoming you to day 2 of the book writing challenge that we started yesterday. I'm very impressed with those of you who joined us yesterday and are ready to finally cross the Rubicon. Now, some of you have even already crossed the Rubicon. You want to cross it again, and I like that. I see a few faces that I know do have a book on the table who are also here. There's nothing wrong with a challenge. The more books you have out there, the better. I've got over 100 now, and I'm telling myself I have to do another 100 this year. I haven't done anything in January, but beginning this month, I'm going to keep dropping it, maybe like 10 a week, okay, 10 a month. Why? Because I can. I've got the perfect assistant. I've got the smartest, most intelligent stenographer, the most intelligent researcher. So I have no excuse. The only thing that's limiting me now is topic to write on. That's why I was slow in January. I was in Nigeria, having fun and just enjoying my vacation with my family. But now I'm back. And I'm saying, okay, where do I want to start this year? I'm like, okay, what about entertainment? I'm planning to go into entertainment big time this year. I didn't do it all last year. But this year I'm reviving my Single Mania entertainment business, which is artist management, music, movies, everything combined in between. So that is where I'm going to spend a lot of time also this year as reviving that. Of course, my entry point is always getting some motivational books out there, some useful books out there. So that's my goal for myself. Each month, maybe 4 books on digital entertainment. I'm only interested in the digital mostly. Okay, how to exploit that. So my point is, once I have a goal like that, it's easy to start churning out the books. And they are great books. So same way with you. Once you have your why, the why is important. Why are you writing? We know we all want to make money. We all want to have recurrent income, at least during our retirement, even for those of us who are a little bit getting on in age. For those of us who are young, you want to make it your business to write books and sell it. To do that, you need to be what I call prolific. You have to be a prolific writer. You can't just write one book and go and rest. You are not a literary giant. You don't want to be Wole Soyinka or Chimamanda Adichie who write a book once in 10 years. You want to write a book a week, a day if possible, because your job is to write a book and to sell it. There's no emotion attached to it. Write books that people want and then get paid. So, but to do that effectively, you need to have your why. That's why you select a niche and all of that stuff. I know that today is not the day we are encouraging you to write books. You're already here, convinced that you want to write a book. So I'm not going to preach to the gallery, but I encourage you, in case you see some of this background stuff, to attend our Fish for Life event that is happening. One of my associates, can you please post the link to the promo video for me so that I can play that as we start? We have my foundation, the Fish for Life Foundation, which is committed to helping youths and seniors, okay, to become financially self-sufficient through digital entrepreneurship. It's something I'm taking very seriously at this stage of my life, giving back to community, being a blessing to millions, thousands, and millions of people. So Fish for Life is something I really love. So we are going to be starting the first cohort for 2025 on the 17th. We always start out with a 7-day boot camp, but this time it's going to be 5 days because I really wanted to be more impactful, take out the ones that can't get you to money quickly. So we're going to have a 5-day boot camp where I'm going to be introducing you to 5 major businesses you can start online. We're going to start with freelancing, with a difference, because without freelancing, I'm going to teach you AI tools. I'm going to teach you how to use AI to start making money as a freelancer. Then we're going to talk about bookpreneur, how to be in the business of writing and selling books, which is connected to what we are doing here today. Although this week we're only writing books, we're not talking about the business of books, how to write it, how to sell it, how to make money with it. This week is only about writing books, right? But next week we have the book writing, the boot camp. Day 2 will be book writing, bookpreneur business. What exactly it is, how do you make money there, how do you go? Day 3, we're going to talk about softwarepreneur. For those of you who have been interested in doing softwares, now there is good news for you. With AIs all over the place now, you can create software like that, just like the same way you create books in a day that you can sell and people can pay you money. I'm going to introduce you into that softwarepreneur business. And then I think day 4, we'll talk about blogpreneur business, how you can actually own your blog and make money with a blog. And now it's getting better and better because blog can be monetized in so many ways now with the new trend that is going on. So you want to be there to learn that. And day 5, I think we cut out 2. I can't remember what the 5th one is now. Between e-commerce, I think we cut out e-commerce. Can't remember what I think it's affiliatepreneur, how to make money as an affiliate. So that boot camp, when we are done with it, then everybody will pick a niche out of those 5 that they want to specialize in. Then we go into a 5-week skill acquisition workshop. In the previous course that we've done, we have not been doing that skill acquisition workshop. We just go from introducing the business in the boot camp to then doing a 12-week business implementation program, which I feel is missing, actually teaching you the skill to apply. So we have this 5-week period now that's going to be in between. So it's a 3-part program right now. So this part 2 is going to be a 5-week skill acquisition and implementation workshop where we're actually going to make you exercise those skills that we taught you in the boot camp. Actually do it for real for 5 weeks. If you're in freelancing and you're a videopreneur, we're going to teach you how to do different types of videos, from promotional videos to AI videos to movies using AI, so that after 5 weeks, your skill is perfect. Then we go to the phase 3, which is teaching you how to build a business around your skill. That makes it a complete academy. I look forward to seeing every one of you there. I just want to start with that because that gives me opportunity for more people to join the class today. I'm looking for the link. I asked my guys to post it to me. I hope they have. Bio, where is the video, please? The promo video for the boot camp, please. You need to send it to me on WhatsApp. Oh. Okay. Let me go search for it. No, I have it somewhere on my system here, but there's just too much going on. Okay, I think I found one. I hope it's the one. Let me see. Okay, if it's not, it's not. Let's see what I got. Because my assistants have abandoned me this morning. Okay, here we go. This is just a 1-minute promo for the upcoming boot camp starting on the 17th. You want to make sure you register for it.
If you're not making money in 2020, you're holding it on the table.
That top earners are using to create wealth. If you're not making money online in 2025, you're leaving money on the table. Learn the exact digital skills that top earners are using to create wealth. The Fish for Life Foundation is bringing you a 100% free digital skills bootcamp. 5 days of expert-led training on how to start and grow an online business. What you'll learn: Bookpreneur. Turn your knowledge into cash by writing and selling books. Freelancepreneur. Get paid working online from home. Affiliatepreneur. Make passive income by promoting digital products. Softwarepreneur. Create and sell software, no coding needed. Blogpreneur. Monetize your content and build a profitable brand. Who is this for? If you're tired of financial struggles, if you want high-income skills to earn online, if you're serious about starting an online business, join the free bootcamp now. Date: 14th February 2025. Online. Learn from anywhere. Click the link below and register now. fishforlife.ng/bootcamp. Spots are limited, don't miss out.
My apologies, the date is 17th. That was done by one of my students, incidentally one of our alumni who've never done videos before, but in 3 months, we made them expert at doing this stuff, so I'm so proud of him. Timila, if you are here, please, you need to change that date in the promo. It should be 17th of February. If I remove the date entirely so that we can reuse it. All right, Mr. Bayo, if you are there, please notify our video team that I need them to take out the date from that video so that we don't have to do it all over again every time we have this program. All right, guys. But we are not here for that. We are here today simply to write, format, publish, and publish and launch a book. 4 things this week. We're in a challenge to write, format, publish, and launch our book. That's all this week is about. It's not about the business of it. It's not about how to make money with it. It's about how to just get that first book done. Then we can go to the Fish for Life program later and learn the business of book writing. Okay, so today is day 2. Mr. Bayo, I need the list of the first 10 people that got their stuff accomplished yesterday. Remember what we said on day 1, which was yesterday. If you missed that video and you're watching this anywhere, you want to get the video for day 1. That is when we started the challenge, where we actually wrote our book. Day 1, I explained how to write the book. I showed them a little bit. Then we gave out a manual about how to do it, and we are good to go. Now, if you are here right now, I've got 65 people on this call. If you have written your book based on the manual and day 1 of this event, let me know. Give me a 1. If you have not written your book, give me a 0. The challenge is moving. It's not waiting for anybody. If you have not yet done it, give me a 0. I'll tell you what to do with that. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, I see 1 0 yet for now, but let's keep going. I want to know how many of us have not yet written their book. I did tell you yesterday, you're going to get your book written. Day 1. Am I good or what? Okay, the truth is the truth. If you are just joining today, obviously you have not written the book. There's nothing we can do for you. But I'll tell you what to do in a minute. But I want to know how many of us have been able to finish the book. Mr. Bayo will give me a list of the first 10. I promise to give them a reward, a physical copy of my first novel, The Kingmaker of Muguland. So we've done it to a video now, a movie right now, and I will be premiering the movie all over again. I didn't do a great premiere last time. I'm going to be doing that in March. Anyway, so thank you guys so much. I did say this class is only going to be 2 hours a day, and then you use the remaining 2 hours to work. So I have to talk faster, so listen faster. Number 1, if today is your first time of joining this class, you have missed a very important day, which is day 1 of this event. Here is what I advise you, as I advised a good friend also this morning. You can still catch up. It simply means you're going to do the work of 2 days today. Yesterday, we spent 2 hours, or 4 hours if you like, 4 hours to write the book, 2 hours in class, and then 2 hours to actually do the job. So what you're then going to do is that you are going to watch the rerun of that yesterday event. Let me get you the link for that. The rerun of yesterday's I'm not going to do that today. Like I promise you guys, I'm not going to overtalk this time. We're just going to get to action. So if you missed it, here is the recording. It's on YouTube. If I were you, that is what I will watch right after this class. Today, we are going to be doing the formatting, meaning that you are going to learn how to format before you learn how to write the book, which is fine. Then after this class, you just go and watch it. And then you'll be caught up. We have, it's not going, okay, right there. I've just posted the, oh, I think I posted the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Sorry, I posted the we are live today instead of the recording. Just give me a second, let me find it. I just gave it to somebody. Where is your video? Yeah. Oh. Somebody let me find the YouTube video for that yesterday's broadcast. I thought that's what I shared with a friend right now, but I'm not finding it. Okay, I think it's here. Here is the rerun of day 1. I just posted it. That is a YouTube link. If I were you, I'll just click on that. If you're expecting me to go over yesterday again, I'm not going to do that. We're in day 2 of the challenge. If today's your first day, or for some reason you didn't finish yesterday, this is what I encourage you to do. Number 1, join the Bookpreneur Challenge WhatsApp. Mr. Bayo posts the link for them. In that WhatsApp group, I have a manual, a 40-page manual, step-by-step process for the 7 days is there, so that you can just, yes, you can post it in the WhatsApp group, please, if you will. I think I'll post it there myself. In the Bookwriting Challenge, okay, I'm posting the link for yesterday's one right there. And then once you join that group, Mr. Bayo is going to post the link to join the group again. Once you join the group, we have the manual there. Just download the updated manual that I posted this morning. It is pinned to the top of the WhatsApp group so that you can catch up. You can still use today to catch up. You only need 2 to 3 hours to get the book written, and then spend another 2 hours to get your book formatted. And then you're going to be all caught up. Because day 3, we are going to be designing the book covers, which is tomorrow. You don't want to wait till tomorrow until you have cleared your backlog of day 1 and day 2. If you understand that plan, you give me a 10 right now. Mostly for those of you who are just joining. Nobody's going to go back to yesterday and be teaching you yesterday. You're going to have to help yourself. We advertise this a lot. So if you miss it for one reason or the other, don't come here crying. Go do your own work. Go do what you got to do. Or keep giving yourself excuses. You know, this happens a lot. Where's my friend here who told me yesterday that the time confused him? Is in London. So I'm looking for him right now to be sure he is here, because he's a very dear friend that we're doing some stuff together. He's my partner on something, but he needs to be here and get this. Okay, if you are here, let me know you are here. I don't want to call your name. He's a very big boy. You don't call big boys anyhow like that. Let me check. I'm going to search for him. He's not here. Okay. And then he's going to tell me tomorrow something happened. I forgot. Let me share the post with him. Sorry, it's important for me to do this before I give up. That's good. Let's do this. Okay, we're good to go. So that would be my advice. Now, you have to understand, a lot of us, and I'm not talking about you specifically, a lot of us, the reason why we have not written our book, first book or second book or 10th book, is because we keep giving ourselves excuses. Many of us on this call right now, we have vision of writing a book 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, but it never happened, not because we don't know what to write. Even if you don't have ChatGPT, many of us could have written this book by ourselves. But somehow you give yourself excuses. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. There's no light today, so I'll do it tomorrow. Before you know it, life gets in the way. Don't let that be your portion. Be one of those guys that will cross the finish line and get your certificate that you are part of the challenge, if it's only for your own personal ego. Because once you finish that first book and you launch it officially, and it is live on Amazon, you can see with your 2 eyes, or Lulu, it changes something about you. Now you know you can do it, and then you can keep creating. I have people that I went to Better Wonder City, a church in Nigeria, one of my church in Nigeria. When I'm there, I'm an associate pastor there to Reverend Roslyn Oduyemi there, our general overseer. Now we just did a 3-day team with them. I have some people who have done 7 books. I was stunned. Some have already published 7 books. Now they may not know how to monetize it yet, and I keep telling them it is coming, because trust me, I'm not going to leave you hanging. After you've started publishing books, you have to know how to sell it. You know how to have to make money on it. I may have to do a whole new challenge on that, or maybe a training. Instead of a challenge, maybe I'll do a boot camp first, which is all training. Then from the boot camp, we can then go into the challenge to force you to actually start to monetize. So the more books that you have on the table, the more your ability to monetize it, to actually turn it to a business on its own. Because bookpreneur is a business. There's some people, that's all they do. I have a friend, I shared that in my bootcamp before. All he does is write books about apnea. Apnea is a very small part of health, a sleeping disorder. That's all he writes books on, and is now at over £10,000 a month. Now, he's a pro now, so I'm not saying that's you, but I'm just telling you the potential that is there. He's a full-time writer in the apnea niche. He's not even a medical doctor. He's a guy that lives in London. But he wrote those books. I think at the time I spoke to him on a cruise, he already has 60 books or so on apnea. I could never believe it's possible to write 60 books on sleeping disorder. But the man has it. Now he has gone to learn how to market his books. Now he runs adverts. Now he has funnels just promoting his books. Many of you are going to get there maybe before the end of this year, where you're going to have funnels. You're going to be marketing and making money daily with your books. But you have to write it first. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. You have to dominate your niche. We're not talking about all of that here today, I know, about why you must select the right niche and all of that stuff. But when you come to the boot camp, we are going to do the teaching of all of that. So I don't want to confuse. This challenge is not about teaching you how to make money with books. It's about getting you to write that book. All right, having said that, my time is going already. I already spent 20 minutes. And I don't want to spend more than 2 hours. So today is day 2. I encourage you, please go catch up. If it's your first time, don't give yourself an excuse. Don't say, oh, I missed day 1, so maybe I'll wait for the next. You don't know if I'm ever going to do this again. I don't know. I'm a man that just keeps moving, right? Don't give yourself excuses. Get it done. Go back to yesterday. Watch the video. Don't give yourself excuse. Go and watch the video. It's less than 2 hours. Okay? You watch the video, you download the manual, and then you do your own work today. So that way you are doing 2 days together. I posted the link again. Oh, sorry. And I went to the wrong place. I don't know why that is. Okay, everybody in the meeting. That is the link for yesterday. Stop whining. Go watch it. Join the WhatsApp group so that you can get the manual. The manual was part of what premium registrants get, but I decided to give it to you for free to make sure that there is no excuse. For me, result is better than the money. Even if you don't pay me and you get your book written, I'm happy. Because I know universe will pay me back somehow. So I'm not worried about the money. So please do what you got to do. Join the WhatsApp. Get your work of yesterday done. Now we come to today. Today is day 2. Like I told you guys, there's no long chain. We're here to work. Mr. Eric, are you here? Let me know. We have a trainer here, one of my associates. It's a protege of mine, but he runs his own business now. I brought him back so that he can come and be a blessing to my new proteges. And he graciously accepted. We're not paying him any money. I've told him I don't pay my own students. If I need to use their services, I've sold into his life. Anything I want, I get for free. For those of you that when I ask you stuff, you're saying you have to pay me. I'm just going to delete you. That just drives me mad. You can't be trained for free and then you now say somebody should come and pay you to use your services. One of my dear friends said that to me a few days ago and it broke my heart and I was just mad. Even though she said it as a joke, but I was still mad. I said, I want you to do this for me, so you have to pay me. I'm like, hello? But, so don't joke with me about that. It drives me crazy because when you don't pay me, I teach you anyway. So Mr. Eric, of course, knows better. He's been my son for a very long time. So he says, hey, daddy, whatever. And all he can do is pray for me behind. That one day, this man will stop taking advantage of me. But I don't think he sees it like that. It's also an opportunity for him to show what he can do. He has his own business now. Some of you will be trained by him. Once you hear him speak and hear him train, I expect him to be able to share his how you can follow him or join his mailing list. So Eric, feel free to share that when you are done. He will have more patience to even train you guys than me. but he doesn't do free. That's his life. That's his business. A married man, he needs money. So his rates are reasonable, but I think he will be a better coach for you than me. I'm too scatterhead. I'm doing too many things. At the same time, he is new and he can really spend time with you, whether it's one-on-one coaching or group coaching. I recommend him 100% all the time. But he's going to be taking day 2. Okay, I had him record the training so that you guys can watch it. I don't know which one you prefer. Eric, do you want to do it live or do you want us to play the video, then you take questions? Which one? You're going to have your 1 hour to do this. It's 1 hour we're spending. That's it. Which one do you want?
Anyone, I'm ready. I'm ready for anyone, sir.
All right, then go ahead and do it live. How about that? Okay. We will post this recording in the group later for those of you who might miss some of it, but I think it's a good idea to start encouraging him to do this stuff live. Let me bring him up. Okay. So, guys, help me welcome Eric. Just give me a great smiling emoji or whatever. Eric, thank you so much for taking the time to out of your business to be here to be a blessing to this class. I appreciate you so much. So take it away. I'm going to stop you one way or the other, 30 to 45 minutes. We are not here for too much talk. Show them and let's go. All right, I'll be here.
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. This is a privilege, and I'm happy each time I'm called to come to this. It's a privilege. All right. Thank you so much, sir, for seeing me worthy to take this, to train your people. So let's proceed. The assignment is to walk you through on how to format your book, the book you've just written.
Sorry, before you go on, I just forgot a quick housekeeping there because I'm just throwing you out there without even laying the background. Guys, yesterday we wrote the book. This formatting is how to format that book, getting it ready for publication. Remember, it's a 7-day challenge. Yesterday, day 1 is to write the book. I'm thankful to God that most of you have done that. Now, today is formatting the book, getting it ready for publication. In case you are wondering what is going on here, you have to format your book before you can publish it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and all those places. So today is about formatting it. So pay attention. Mr. Eric has done this so many times. I have 100% confidence in him to show you. In addition to him doing it live right now, he also has a recording that he has done in advance of yesterday. I'm going to send that into the group. Plus, there's also the step-by-step process in the manual that I share with you for free. So you have no excuse. I know some of you might say this is a little bit technical. I can't do it. Don't give yourself that excuse. It's very simple. You're going to see him do it right now. And I need you to get yours done before the end of today. That is day 2. Some people are already beyond this and they're already doing a design. It's okay. But for me, day 2 is formatting your book. Don't give yourself excuses. Listen to Mr. Eric when he's done. If you still don't get it fully, watch his video. Very clear video. It was just 30 minutes. But very, very clear step by step. I've watched it this morning. In addition to that, you have the text version in step by step about how to format your book. This is one area that people drop out of the race when it comes to formatting. That's day 2, and doing the cover. But you will not fail. You will not fall. You will not get tired. We are going to get this thing done. We are going to format today, and tomorrow you are going to come back. We are going to do the book cover, and you are going to see how easy it is. Devil is a liar. You will finish this challenge. So, Mr. Eric, show them how to format their book ready for publication. God bless you.
All right, sir. So let's proceed. I'll be sharing my screen in a moment so we can begin on the assignment for today. I just need a confirmation. I just shared my screen. If you can see the screen, see what I just shared right now, please give me a confirmation with a 1 on the chat. We want to format our book or our manuscript like a pro. Yes. So let's proceed. Give me a 1 with a confirmation. All right, let's proceed. So you've copied your each of your content from the beginning to the last chapter. You have it on your manuscript. It's scattered. It's unformatted. We want to format this right now so it looks good and get it ready for publication. So this is it. As you can see right now on the screen. Begin by going to this this icon that says select. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to take this down. This select icon, click that. You're going to see several options on the select tab. Click on the select all. Click on the select tab and choose the select all option. The select all option is what you should choose on that drop tab. So we're going to choose that to select all. So all will be highlighted and proceed to the font section. So this is where to go to your font. So you can choose whatever font you want to use for your book. Just go to the this icon and it will give you a drop down of all several icons, several fonts that you can use. But for this, I'm going to use this Times New Roman. You can use Roboto. You can use wherever Poppin, wherever one you want to use. You can type it in or use this drop icon so you can view all the fonts. Scroll down to wherever one you want to use. Choose. So the choice is at your discretion. So choose whatever one you want to use. So let's proceed with the Times New Roman for this demonstration. So right now I have chosen the font I want to use for this book. Proceed next to the size. Choose the size you want to use. Okay, again, this icon drop down, which is close to that box, is the size, is the font size. So choose whatever font size you want to use. That will automatically edit the font for the entire content you have on your manuscript. So probably you want to use 14 for the body of your text. You can go ahead, choose 14, or you can go ahead, choose 12, whichever one you want to use, and proceed with your choice. So what we've done right now is to select all the text that is on a manuscript. We've chosen font, we've chosen font size. So right now, next thing or the next step is to go to your layout section. Go to your layout tab. This is the layout. You are, of course, on your home tab. So you need to head over to your layout tab. And of course, you see the option change. So right now you can proceed to the size section. Go to your size section and scroll down to where you see more paper sizes. More paper sizes. Okay, and click that. Do not pay attention with all these options you have here. Just go to more paper sizes. Click on more paper sizes. You see the paper size displayed, custom size, weight, height. So here you can decide what sizes you want to format this book into. You either use the most popular recommended sizes, which is a 6x9 or the 5x8 for those who are writing probably a novel. So whichever you want to choose, go ahead to choose by imputing the sizes on the width and the height, as you can see. But for some people, it comes in centimeter, not in inches. So you can see right now this is in inches. Go ahead, I can change that to 5x8, for example. Just by imputing the sizes is going to change. Impute the size that you resolve to format the manuscript. Proceed, make sure it is on whole document. And you can click OK. Once you click OK, it's going to change. And let's go back there. Let's go back there. It's going to change. As you can see right now, it changed. So for me, I want to proceed. I want to use the 6x9 format for this. So I'm going to restore that. I'll restore that. And next, you're going to go to your margins. You can proceed from that same tab. So instead of closing that, just head over to the margin section and use 1 inch on all sections, the top, the bottom, the left. Yeah, just put 1 on each of them, of those options there. 1 on the bottom, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. The gutter, you can leave it at 0 and make sure it is on portraits, and these pages should be on normal, not mirror margins, not any of those options, but take it to normal, make sure it is on normal, and it is on whole, apply to whole document. You click on OK. Once you do that, the margin is chosen, the size formatted. You can now proceed with the formatting. Are we okay? Are we still following? If you are still with me, you are not lost, give me a 10 now on the chat. If you are lost, give me a 0. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you're still with me, give me a 10 on the chat. If you're lost, give me a 0. Let me see how many are lost so we can help them. Oh, wow, a whole lot. Okay, I'll take it again. Take it one more time before I proceed. Okay, so there are a whole lot of zeros. So let me go back again and let me reiterate. So this is what you do for those probably just joining. Okay, so this is what you do. You have all your chapters copied, pasted on your Word document. You have the title also on your Word document. You have everything on your Word document or format that manuscript. I said begin or proceed from this step 1. So step 1 is to want to highlight every text on this manuscript. Okay, and I said, how can you achieve that? Okay, is by going to this tab called select. It's titled select with an arrow. Click on it. You're going to get several options. Go for the select all. Select all. You see all text on your manuscript highlighted. Okay, are you there? You see every of those texts highlighted. Now proceed to change the font. Probably you copied a lot of text, and I mean the texts are not same, or they're molded up while you are copying and pasting. So you select all and highlight everything and go restore or choose your font, the font you want to use for the entire document. I said you can use Times New Romans, you can use Roboto, you can use wherever you want to use what they call it, anyone you want to use. Just by scrolling down, you see several fonts that you can use and proceed. But for this, I want to use the popular one, which is the Times New Roman, and just proceed with that. So once you type that Times New Roman, you're going to see it pop up. Just click enter. Once you do that, the font is going to auto change on the manuscript. The next step is to go choose your font size. This second box beside it is the font size box. Click on it and choose your font size. So let me choose 14, for example. I want to use 14. I can do that. You can see it's changed. The font size has changed, and that is what you should do next. So we can proceed right now. You've done all these. The next step, step 3, is to go to your layout section. Go to your layout section and go to your size tab. Go to the size section and click on the arrow. You see a drop down, several format size. Okay, several sizes. I say do not pay attention on these. Go to more paper sizes and click on more paper sizes. If you click more paper sizes, this box is going to pop up. Now proceed with imputing the sizes you want your manuscript formatted as, which can be 6 by 9, 5 by 8, or wherever, if it's a handbook, 8 by 11, wherever sizes of a book you want to format, you've agreed or you know before this time. I mean, you can proceed just with the 6 by 9, which is recommended for a standard book, and just go ahead, put the 6 here and put the 9 as the height. Make sure it is on whole document and click on OK. Once you do that, this is going to format it if it's not formatted. Now proceed to your margin, and the same thing, click on custom margin. This tab will, let's just proceed with that. Click on that custom margin and choose your margin. I said you can use one for now, just use one. Don't use any 0.7 point wherever. Just use one on each of these options here. The top one, just put one there. Put one there. Bottom, put one there. The left, put one there. The right, put one. The right margin, put one. Leave the gutter to be 0. And I said on the pages, it should be normal. Make sure this box here, okay, what is highlighted or selected is normal, and apply to the whole document. Once you do that, you click on OK. Okay, so you have the right margin chosen. So that is what we did. If you know you can proceed, you can do this. To this point, give me 10 now on the chart. Yours is centimeter. Of course, you've been unveiled or showed what ChatGPT can do. Go to ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT, convert 6 centimeter or 6 inches by 9 inches to centimeter. It's going to give you the exact sizes in centimeter. You copy what it gave you for the equivalent of the 6 inches, you paste it there. The one for the 9 inches, you paste it there. It's that simple. Okay, that's what you do if it is in centimeter. Let's proceed. If you know you can do this to this point, give me 10. If not, give me 0. So I can proceed. I can take it again. So I think it's self-explanatory. So let's proceed. So once you've done that, you can now, someone is writing on my screen. I'm going to stop sharing and reshare again so I can take out that. So 1 minute. Okay. Can you see my screen? Can you see? I just need one person to confirm with a 1 on the chart if you can. Okay, yes. So let's proceed. So you've done that to this point. The next step is this. We're going to begin with the text formatting. Okay, we're going to go proceed with text formatting, and we'll highlight this, which is the title of this book. Highlight the title. I didn't say with the subtitle or the payoff line. I said highlight the title of the book. In this case, this is the title of the book that is highlighted, and you proceed by putting it on a heading. Heading 1 in your case, or put it on a heading. This is the style tab, so put it on a heading once highlighted, and go ahead to restore the font that you used. Make sure all text on your book is on same font. So we're going to restore the font, the color, and of course centralize this. Go to your paragraph section and centralize that title, that book title. And of course you can make it bold. You can increase the font sizes. This is one way to increase your font sizes by using the number here to increase, or you can proceed with this second way this alphabet that is big below, beside it. You can increase your font size by tapping it. So you can tap it to increase, or you can use this way to also increase. So whichever option you want to use is good. Go ahead, increase to your desired size that you need it's increased to. And you can see right now it's looking good. We can leave it that way and proceed to the next, which is your subtitle. And we can format that, centralize that, put it on a center. You can further increase this, or put it as italic, or just leave it at that. Next, we're going to bring in the author. If you've not written your name as the author, you should add your name right right now, okay? Put your name there as the author, or written by, or you can just put in your name, type in your name there. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to centralize this, make it bold, increase, and you see it's looking good, okay? Something like this. So is what we want our title page to look like. So this is a title page, and we are done. We're done. Once you're done, do not just take your tab or your backspace or your enter to bring this down to the next page. That is the wrong way. The right way is to impute or insert a page break. Go to your insert, and click on page break or new document. Okay, once you click on page break or new document, it's going to take that that next chapter or next page to the next page. I can see, let me show you the page break that was added. You can see right now that the page break was added, and no matter your edits, wherever edits you do, this page will always start from a new page. So let's proceed. So this is what you do. We're going to repeat that same step on all as we go on. So once you do that, proceed with the copyright page. Your copyright page should come immediately after your title page. So get your copy. Of course, you can generate your copyright page with GPT, copy it and put it on the next page. And the title, put it on a heading, put it on this. You can, it's a link if you want to, or anyhow you want to format the title, go ahead to do that. So it's okay like that. For this, I'm going to centralize. So it looks good. I'm going to centralize this also, and it's a link it, put it on italic. So I have that done. So I have that done. So this is the last text on the copyright page. So I'm going to insert a page break or a new page right now. So you can see right now a new page was inserted. This takes to the next page before you proceed with your edits. For dedication, exactly what I'm going to do, add, put it on heading 1 or heading 2 or heading wherever. Make sure it is on heading. Okay, I'll tell you reason why you're putting it on heading later. So let's proceed. You can centralize, restore your font, your color, your bold or italic. You can increase the font if you want to. You can do so much more on each of your pages. For this, from dedication, I'm going to add something unique. So I make it, just to make it more unique, I'm going to add a drop cap. Now see what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to highlight the first text on this and go to insert and go to drop cap. Again, see what I did, highlight the first text, go to insert, go to drop cap. Okay, this is my icon. This is the cursor. click on drop cap and bring in the drop, which is the middle option. Put it on drop. You can edit this. If you want it to drop in 2 lines or in 1 line, you can do that with this. Go to the drop cap option and choose the number of lines this your drop cap drops. If it's in 2 or in 4 or wherever number. So what I chose was 3, and that is why it dropped around 3. And you can further reduce this if you don't like this, and you can manipulate it basically. But this is the basics I'm showing you right now. So once you have that, we are done with this. You can highlight this to even justify this even more better. So it is justified already. So instead, some will be aligned left. So make sure you have this justified, or whichever. Okay, you're good. Make sure it's looking good. Once you're done with this, this is the last test here on the dedication. We'll proceed by adding a page break or a new page. So let's proceed. Same thing, we're going to do same. Highlight the title of that section, put it on a heading, centralize, restore the font, and of course, bold the color and increase. Okay, we can italic if we want to, whichever flow you like, go ahead. I can further do this, make it so it looks good, and take this down. Okay, you can take this down further. So the first letter, the same thing I'm going to do, add a drop cap, go to insert, go to the drop cap section, and put a drop cap there. So this is your professional way of formatting, okay? And getting it ready for publication. Once you're done, go again to the last comment or letter on that section. You add in your page break. Make sure you're adding your page break. So let's proceed. Why I wrote this book. Same process is what you're going to do for all. So let's go ahead, do the same thing right now. So it's that simple. Once you understand the basics, okay, you see is very simple. So let's proceed. Can centralize this just to make it look good. Can increase it further to 28 or wherever. Let's just proceed with that. Highlight the first letter on that paragraph, on the first paragraph, and put a drop, a drop cap. Put a drop cap, and you can see it's looking good. You can further edit the body if you want to. There are sections that you need to further edit. Proceed to further edit some subsections that needs to be edited. You can further edit as you go. So we are done with that. Let's proceed to chapter 1. Add a page break, takes you to the next page. Proceed with your edit. So this is chapter 1. I'm going to highlight chapter 1 and put it on the heading, centralize, make it bold, and do the same thing. I'll use this, I'll put this on 28, and probably do this, remove this. So you can add graphics even on your first chapter by adding, go to insert, add a picture. Let's just go through those complicated way. But this one is good. It's good as okay. So let's proceed. Highlight the first letter. Go to your insert. Add a drop cap. Reduce if you want to your taste, and just proceed. Okay. So let's go. Let's go to the last. Yes, this is the last word on the chapter. Let me set all. This is the last text on the chapter 1. We're going to do the same thing. Add page break. and proceed. Before you proceed with your edit, highlight the chapter, do the same thing, put it on a heading, and go ahead, centralize, increase, and bold where necessary. I'm going to remove this, and I can increase this even further. Okay, these are your discretion. Okay, add creativity to your formatting. Okay, go a step further. Go to insert, go to add a drop cap, and you can see it's looking good. See, it's looking good right now. Within your text or your body, you can go ahead, add some paragraphs that needs to be added. For example, let me just add this right now. So you're not just leaving it, you can further edit the body. If you have a subheading, go ahead to edit. Make sure it looks good, it's centralized, it's readable. It's what you want to achieve. So let me get a feedback right now. If you know you are getting this flow right now, I need you to give me a 2 right now on the chat. Give me a 2 on the chat. If not, give me a 4. If you're not getting it, give me a 4. Because what we are doing right now, we're repeating what we've done over and over. So this, just follow this step, give me a 4. If you're not clear, give me a 2. I'm going to repeat it again. This is what we've been doing. Give me 2 if you are getting it. Not 4. Give me 2 if you're getting it. Yes. I still have some 4. Yeah, I can. I'm going to repeat again. Do a couple of chapters before I proceed to the next. So I'm going to do it again. So like I said, we've done same thing. Same thing is what we're repeating right now. Okay. Begin with highlighting your chapter. Make sure it is on a heading. Okay. Make sure it is on a heading. Just highlight it and put it on a heading before you proceed with. Sorry, I'm getting called in. Before you restore the font, make it bold. You can then manipulate it to your taste, but make sure it is on a heading. Okay, before you start editing it to your taste. That is exactly what we are doing right now. Okay, make sure it is on a heading. I like the title, put it on a heading before you start formatting it to your taste. So we are good with this. Take it below and highlight the first letter. Go to insert, put a drop cap by clicking the middle that says dropped is what you should click. And you can edit the size of the dropped or the exact point of the dropped place by going to your drop cap option and choose lines to drop. If it's within 3 lines, if it's within 4 lines or 2 lines or 1 line, you can use this. You can use this option to edit accordingly. If the drop is already done, okay. So let's go ahead and do a drop on this. Okay, go back there, go to your drop. You can see you can further reduce that to the number you want to drop it. All right, so let's proceed. So once you have that, go ahead. You can format, edit each the body, make sure it's looking good, it's readable before you proceed. At the end of your chapter, make sure your cursor is at the end of your chapter. Add a page break, and that will take you. I think I've added a page break before. So let me go use this icon to see the page break added. Here we go. So this is it. Okay, so this so I've added a page break before. So this is the second one. So let me let me do it again. So yeah, so this is it. So let's proceed. Chapter 4. All right, so added a page break, proceed, highlight the title, put it on a heading, and centralize, go ahead to format, restore the font that you've chosen for the entire content of your body or your manuscript. Go ahead to format, you can bold, you can restore the color, you can increase with this or with this arrow section or arrow icon to your taste. Once you're okay, proceed, just proceed. For me, this is how I like my chapter to look for no reason. So let's go ahead. Highlight the first letter on that paragraph, on the first paragraph, bring in a drop cap there and just edit within your text and go over. Because of time, I'm just going straight to the last I have on that chapter. You can see chapter 5, same thing you're going to do. Bring in your page break and proceed with the edits. A lot are going out and coming in, so I'm not going to go back again. So I'm going to proceed the same way. Just watch the repeat or rerun videos and you're good. Just follow the steps. So let's proceed. Highlight, put it on a heading and restore, centralize. So I'm doing it the same thing over and over again. So you know what to do. I'm going to highlight the first letter, put a drop cap. Same thing is what I'm going to do for the next chapter. Before I go to the next chapter, I'm going to add a page break. New document, whichever. Highlight the title of that chapter, put it on a heading, or heading 1, or make sure it is on a heading before you proceed. And go ahead to format to your taste, bold, centralize. I use 28, so let's go ahead. Remove the bold for that and proceed. Highlight the first letter, put a drop cap, and go ahead to proceed. Okay, it's a whole lot here, so I'm going to bring in another paragraph here. So go ahead, make sure it's looking good. Your book is looking good, it's readable. It's not looking confused. There are some words that needs corrected. Go ahead. Just go through, read through, make sure the content is looking good. This is the last for chapter 6. I'm going to add a page break now. So exactly what I'm doing right now, I've done. So we're just repeating same thing for every of those chapters. So I'm going to stop maybe on chapter 8 so I can proceed to the next. Highlights. Yes, 28. Take out the bold. Make sure first letter is highlighted before I add the drop cap. This is what I can do for the chapter and proceed to next. Okay, let's see. Add a page break that takes to the next page. Do the same thing. Heading, and so you can see, and increase to my choice. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop here. So this is exactly what you're going to do for all chapters. This is what you do for all chapters. For those who wrote chapter 12, chapter to up to chapter 12, to up to chapter 15 or 20 or 10, wherever chapter, you do all that for every of the chapter and proceed. So we're going to proceed with that now. If you understand to this point, give me a 5 now. Give me a 5 on the chart. Give me a 5 on the chart if you understand to this point. Give me a 5 on the chart if you understand to this point. You choose heading 1 or heading 2 choose heading 1 or heading, whichever is good enough. So if you understand to this point, give me a 5. I need first 10 to confirm before I can proceed. We've just done a repeat right now to this point. Are you putting the chapter in italic? As I said, it's a discretion. You can do wherever. But what you must do is to put your title on, or the title for those chapters, put it on the heading before you do wherever you want to do. Whether you put it on plain, you can put it on plain. You can put it as italic, wherever, or underline. Whatever you want to do, then you can proceed to edit. I need the first 10 to confirm first before I proceed. We have 10 right now. So let's proceed. Okay. So now you've done all that for all your chapter. For all your chapters. So let's assume that has been done for all the chapter. And what you could do next is to paginate your book. So go over to your own homes, go over to insert, go to insert, and go to page number. This is one option. Okay, I'm going to show you several ways you can do this. Now, one way is to go to your page number, go to insert, go to page number here, and choose where you want your number to appear, either bottom or the top, whichever you want to choose. You can choose. I prefer using the bottom, but some who like it at the top, whichever, just choose, and you see a drop down of every of the style that you can choose from. Every of the style you can choose from. So if you choose anyone, you're going to see it pop on your manuscript. You can proceed with a plain, or you can proceed with the accent bar 2 or the accent bar, whichever one you choose. So let me just choose this for the sake of this. You can see right now it's been appeared on the it has appeared on the manuscript. So look at, you can see each page number is showing on the manuscript. So that's one way to do that. That's one way you can add that. And so let me show you. Go to insert on that same section, the header and footer section. You can use.
Don't teach them more than one way. You're going to confuse them. Leave it like that. To a certain number.
Okay.
That's easy enough. By the time you start showing them 2, 3 ways, they're going to get confused. Your time is running out, by the way. So this is not, like I said, it's not a teaching class. It's to show them they are supposed to be the one doing it. There's a manual. All right. So speed it up, sir. And don't teach more than one style. They don't know this stuff. If you are trying to teach more than one, they're going to get confused. So insert page number. I think that's an excellent style that you just taught them. Very easy. You go to your file. You click on page number under insert. Okay, as you can see him do it at the top of your screen, you see insert. Then you click and then you select. Typically, you select the page number the way you want it. It don't matter. That's it. No drama. Please go on, sir, and try to wrap up. We are not going to spend more than 2 hours here. Thank you.
All right, I think I'll be done in the next 3 minutes. So let's proceed. You can add a heading if you want to. That is your choice. You want to add a heading for your manuscript. That is, if you want to make it more complicated, go ahead, go through this heading section and add any of these options here, okay, if you want to do that. But that is not necessary. With this, you're okay, you're good to go. The next most important thing you need for your book is what I'm about showing you right now, which is your table of contents. And that should go immediately after your copyright page. So I'm going to add the table of contents here. So you should have your table of contents immediately after your, so let's just put it here. So this is the most next thing you should do. So make sure you also have this also on a heading. and proceed. Go ahead, put it on a, restore the font. Make sure it's looking good like the others. Centralize and take it below. Put your cursor below and go to references. Go to references and go to the tab here that says table of content. Once you click that tab, it's going to give you several options. Pay attention. Go to the automatic table 2. Once you click that, you see all your all your table of content or your book well furnished. You see it displayed accordingly. Okay, you can see all the chapter that we did well, all is showing. That is how you can do. Probably you did an edit on each of the chapter, and you want probably the number has changed. Proceed by clicking on the update table. You can update it in not any of these options here. Update entire table or the page number only, and you are good to go. That is how to format and get your book ready for publication. I'm done. Thank you for having me. Any questions? Any questions? If you have questions, you can drop in right now.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right. A very good one, guys. Say thank you to Mr. Eric. That's an excellent presentation. That last part I did because I think maybe I rushed him a little bit. He's done it. All he just tried to say, the last sentence he gave is that anytime you make changes in your book itself, Eric, you want to share that and come back to it. Anytime you make changes in your book, you go back to that table of content and you click on update. It will update it for you. You don't need to change the date yourself, the pages yourself. It will update it, and right there, you click on update table, click on it for them. Then always pick that update entire table. I always like to pick that second one. Exactly. When you do that, it will rearrange and it will renumber the thing for you. So that way your pages are not everywhere. They are not messed up the way you have been doing it now, where it might take you a whole day or 2 days to get your pagination right. You do insert pages. It goes there. You do insert table of content. You can see that it's automated. Immediately inserted, the whole thing came out. You don't have to write table of content separately or type it separately. It will come if you format your book right. Now, if you have any questions for Eric or myself, before we go, we have 30 minutes max left in this training. Like I said, some of you might be a little bit, you can stop sharing now. Some of you might be a little bit jarred in the sense that, they're not over-explaining. This is not even supposed to be explanation. It's a challenge. You came here to write a book. We've given you a manual. You're supposed to go there, follow step by step, and execute. Okay? So let me share a story about that, this type of training. I've realized that, in fact, Eric, you already over-explained. Okay? So don't ask for anything else. You're going to watch the video or you're going to go to the manual and execute it. A challenge is not a training session. It's called book writing challenge. You're in a competition to write a book. All we are supposed to do is come here for 15, 20 minutes, give you guideline for the day. Today is day 2. We are doing book formatting. Assuming that you already finished your book yesterday. If you didn't finish it, then write it today and then go to the formatting. We have given you the tool to use. There's a manual, book writing challenge manual, and we didn't charge you money for it, so you can't say, oh, it's because they want to collect money, that's why they are insisting we must use it. I gave it to you for free, even though it's part of the premium registration. So download it and follow the step-by-step process there. That's it. That's really all I'm supposed to do today, 5-10 minutes, then send it to go do it. And I'll tell you why that is most important. About 12 years ago, in my immigration law practice, when I was still fully running it and I had all these lawyers and paralegals, not now that I'm semi there, we decided that about 70% of our clients are Hispanics, people from Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras. And I told my staff, we all need to learn how to speak Spanish. More for two reasons. Because the Spanish people trust only those who can speak their language. Yes, our good work was speaking for us. They know that we do great job, but we're not getting as much as we could get because there are other lawyers that speak Spanish. And just like if you have a lawyer that speaks Yoruba, if you're a Yoruba person, and another lawyer that doesn't speak Yoruba, more than likely, even though you understand English, you want to go with the Yoruba person. But for us, most of our clients don't even speak English. So we have to use interpreters. I hire paralegals that speak Spanish, so they translate for us. So it was a little bit clumsy. So I told everybody, all the paralegals, I think then I had like 6, and then I had 2 lawyers. I said, all of us, we are going to go learn Spanish. I enrolled everybody. I paid for everybody. Then the first day that we got to class, even to introduce yourself, the woman did it in Spanish. He didn't speak English to us. Day 1. He made us figure it out. Then he go to the next person. Yeah, he speaks Spanish. Introduce yourself. She used minimal English. Maybe less than 3 minutes of the 1-hour class is where she spoke English. And then she gave us assignment to go figure it out and come back the next day to come and give the first sentence about how to thank somebody in a restaurant. That was the assignment he gave us in Spanish. I was mad. I was like, what's wrong with this woman? I don't know how to speak Spanish, is why I came here. Now you are giving me a Spanish assignment from day 1 when you have not taught me how to speak Spanish. Second day, I thought she was joking. Exactly the same thing. She came and started calling everybody, give your assignment. And she is even asking in Spanish. So I didn't understand what's going on. Some have gone to figure it out. I left after day 2 because I was so disgusted that I paid, I think it was $499 for this stupid class, blah, blah, blah. I left. When I left, the other 2 lawyers too, they decided they're going to go with me. The only ones that cannot leave are the paralegals because they are junior. So they were stuck in the class, the 6 of them. But guess what? 1 year later, every one of my paralegals were perfect Spanish speakers, complete with the accent. Me and the lawyers, none of us speak Spanish to this day. We never went back. I realized that it's a very effective way of teaching to make you figure it out. But when you figure it out, you will never forget. And it will also help you to master it. So I didn't like the training 10 years ago, but recent, I've realized that that's actually the best form of actually training. How did I figure it out again? In October, I decided to take on 10 interns to teach them how to do video creation because I was interested in videos now. I see that YouTube videos, social media videos are the in thing now. You can actually build the whole business around just having a YouTube channel, just creating videos and putting it there without even going to ask anybody to use your skills. So I started this thing, I call it Video 360 Collective. I put in 12 guys and some girls. I say, okay, let's learn how to create different types of video. We're going to make a movie with video. We're going to do promotional videos. We're going to do explainer videos. I listed all the type of videos we're going to do. But first day in class, the only thing I showed them is that you can use InVideo to do promotional video. I showed them what InVideo is. I gave them login. And then I told them you can use Leonardo to do your graphic design. They are going to use your InVideo. And then we talked for about 20 minutes. And I said, I gave them assignment. Go and make this 3-minute video. I'm going to give you 5 days. On the 5th day, we're going to come back and we're going to examine your work. That's it. Guess what? I did never open InVideo and be showing them how to create videos. I think I did the first time. I just did one minute video. I just posted the text there, showed them. But in 1 week, every one of the 12 was able to show me a video created with AI. Yes, different level of growth, right? But every one of them. Then the assignment was then you play your video, then I'll tell you what you did wrong here, what you did right there, what you can do. Then I give them competition. Every week, I give like 5,000 or 10,000 naira to the best video, or 20,000. At some point, I was even giving like 50,000 for the best video of the week, then 30,000 for second, and 20,000 for third. They got competitive. Guess what? In 2 months, all 12 of them are great expert video creators now. I ended up hiring 6 of them full-time to make videos for my company, and I'm paying them well, even though much less than they can be earning, or they will be earning in another couple of months or years. Now they've made movies. Some of you watch The Kingmaker of Muguland. It's made by those people. We have a full-length AI-generated movie that we are launching in April because I wanted to, in March, that I want to spend a month to promote. It's called The Omega Max Conspiracy. It's actually a movie about the Omega Pro scam, but real moving action talking AI people, not even graphics that we started with the first set of videos, all because it was talk and do. Eric, don't run away. You are still here to come and take your question. Why are you running? Okay, so please, the reason why I don't want this to be too training dominated is I want you to master this stuff. You are going to go take your manual, you are going to go over it one by one, and you are going to format your book. And you are going to let us know when your book is formatted in the chat. Again, we are going to recognize the first 10 to have a perfectly, not perfect, we don't go for perfection, a great formatted book that is going to be ready for publication on Thursday. Tomorrow is going to be graphics that we're going to do. We're going to come, the manual is already there. We're going to come, spend not up to 2 hours. I'm going to show you briefly how to do it on Canva, and then you have to go create the cover. Today, Eric has spent more than enough time. He spent 45 minutes or so teaching you how to format your book. No excuses. The video that he did for it, I also post it in the group. Bio, if you're there now, maybe you want to post it on the YouTube channel, one of our channels, or Eric can post it and give me the YouTube link so that we can share it with them. All right? So that is why I'm not making him take too many questions. It's not a training thing. It's a challenge. If you're having problem getting it done, you ask in the WhatsApp group. Just let us know what problem you're having. Then people can respond to you. I hope we all get that. When we come to training next week for Fish for Life, then we know we are training. But right now, right here, is a challenge. The challenge for you is to format your book today before midnight. And the first 10 to let us know they've done it, I'm going to give them a special reward, maybe one of my books again, but this time maybe a digital one. Okay, so go do it. So somebody said I'm not on the WhatsApp group. That's your fault. They've been posting it since, so I don't know. You are here for a challenge. You are not here for games. They have posted that link at least 4 times today. So you either just came in or not. But Mr. Bayo posted for him one more time. But some of them won't take action when you tell them. Okay, post, that's the link to join the group. Is right there. Divine has just posted it. If you're not, click on it and get in there. All right, let me recognize the first 10 to do their book yesterday as promised. We have the Unique Laundry. That's the name that's on your DP. So if you want to, if you don't want to be known by that name, then change it. The Unique Laundry, Mama Rosie. Bayo, what is this? You didn't have the full name. Then I see Ibukon Lua. I don't know how many are behind that name, but that is what is in your WhatsApp name. I will encourage you to save my number on your phone. When you save it, your name will come out right on the system. So I want to encourage everybody to do that. I have no problem. My phone number is where the chat is, or whatever. This is it. That is my personal phone number. Please do not bombard me with calls. If you are not my paying clients, we have nothing to discuss on a one-on-one. Whatever question you have, post it in the group. I don't want to upset you. I don't want for you to feel that I'm proud, but I've got more than 10,000 people on my WhatsApp stuff. Okay, if I'm engaging in one-on-one conversation with everybody, I will never get a job done. So I have a simple rule: unless you are paying me money, we have nothing to chat on a one-on-one. Or you want to pay me money and you are making an inquiry about how to pay me, then you can inbox me. But if it is about the business of book writing, then post it in the group. I created a special group for that. That way I can respond and everybody will see my answer. And I don't have to do one-on-one. Please do not take it negatively. I can't handle one-on-one for thousands of people. I have lots of followers. I have lots of things I train about. Fish for Life alone is more than 5,000 people in the last 1 year. I can't handle it. So please, but that's my number. If you save it, and you make a comment in the chat, it will be clear. We'll see what name it is. And then if you need to chat with me one-on-one on things that has to do with business, I only chat one-on-one with my clients. Client means somebody who's paying me money. Right now, we are just teaching. This is a public service. It doesn't earn you one-on-one chat with me. Again, don't take it negatively. Number 4, JMH. Number 5, Dotun. Number 6, Abiola John Akinyele. Number 7, Russell. Number 8, Abimbola Morgan. Number 9, Queen Rich Home and Investment. And number 10, Sharon Osadaniel. Again, don't worry about it. If your name did not make the first 10, it is just an exercise. But every one of these people, you get a free hard copy of my novel. A great novel. It's called The Kingmaker of Muguland. It's an exciting novel. It's a $29.99 novel. But you got to get a free copy of the printed version if you're in Lagos or Abuja. If you're in the US, you're going to have to pay for your shipping. I'll ship it to you gladly for free. But whatever the shipping is, you have to pay. Also in Lagos, you have to make arrangement about how to pick up your book. You can pick it up with Mr. Bayo. It will tell you where you can pick it up. I think we have some on the mainland and we have some in Lekki. So you have to figure out how to get your own done. And then if you're in Abuja, we also have a gentleman that has plenty of the copies with him. Mr. Bayo will give you his phone number. Just contact him and you guys make arrangements about how to get you your copy. They will not bring it to your house. You have to figure out how you get it. Either tell him to give it to a biker and you pay the money or whatever. But the book is free for all of you that has just been listed. Okay, just for me to appreciate you for doing what is good for yourself. You're not doing it for me. Then, Yinka Lawal, your question is, how do we sort out ISBN? When you look at the manual, you will see there, figure it out. Okay, wherever you are publishing, they are going to give you the ISBN for free, one step at a time. ISBN has got nothing to do with formatting. Right now, if you say so in your write-up, just delete it out because you don't even want your ISBN in there. So also remove where it says published in Nigeria or printed in Nigeria. Take all of that out. You don't need it in your copyright page. When you're going to publish on Lulu, they're going to give you an ISBN for free, and they're going to then tell you to go put it inside your book before you can publish. So you don't need ISBN in your book right now. So focus, Yinka Lawal, on where we are right now. We are in formatting. Don't worry about problem that is not yet here. There's problem every day. That's a problem for Thursday. Okay? Then we can talk about that, and it is in the manual anyway. Today is formatting. First 10, to get it done, you get a free book from me. Tomorrow is graphic design. Be here early, be here on time, learn for the 1.5 hours or so that we're going to use to teach, to talk about it. I don't want to use the word teach. This is not a teaching program. This is an implementation program. And the more we force you to do by yourself, the better you're going to understand it. I know you don't like that. You have all these questions, but that's why you have never written a book. You ask too many questions instead of doing it. Sorry if that hits you wrong, but I've never been known to be political. The reason why your book is not out is that you are overthinking it. You are overlooking for some coach that is just going to collect your money and not give you value. Publishing a book is a 4-hour thing from writing to getting the cover to publishing it for me, 4 hours. And I'll put my book against your own anytime, any day. It will have better content, it will have better formatting any day. And that's what we want to force you to learn. So don't give up, don't despair, don't be saying, oh, no, go get it done. In the process, you will learn. Remember what Jesus said. When you do these things that I tell you, then you will know the truth. And then the truth will set you free. You cannot know the truth unless you are doing it. That's what it means. When you do these things that I tell you, then you know the truth. Then the truth sets you free. So you don't know how to format a book unless you are doing it. It is in the process of trying to figure it out that you actually will know. Right now, all you have is information on how to format a book. You have information, which means nothing. Knowledge is key. And knowledge is information put into action. If Pastor Steve were to be here talking to you, and I think I see him here somewhere, he probably will give you that. You know, he has all those one-liners. Okay, knowledge is information in motion. Let me just dash it down by myself.
Yes,
Knowledge
sir.
is information in Pastor Steve, you throw that one for me now.
Sir, we're already rounding off.
Okay. All right.
You don't know it until you do it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All that I know how to do a book, I know how to do a book is a lie. Until you are doing it, you don't know. Okay, guys. So don't get discouraged. I wish I had stayed in that Spanish class 10 years ago. But now I'll be a perfect Spanish speaker. But I allowed excuses. I don't know Spanish yet. I have to go buy one book. Now, instead of me just do the assignment they gave me every day, just learn that one. Come and speak it in class. Take the next one. By now, I'll be good. So same way with you guys. All right, we're wrapping up. We are 30 minutes to the end, but I probably won't take all 30 minutes. Let me take some questions before I go. How many of us think that they can go format their book right now and finish it before tonight? Give me a 10 if you think you can do it. If you don't think you can do it, give me a 0. Let me just try to monitor where we are here. Okay, come on, let's go. Okay, I'm seeing lots of 10s, but don't be shy to put your 0 if you don't think so. It gives me an idea how good Eric's summary training is. And it wasn't summarized either. It was 45 minutes. That's a long time. Okay, come on, people. Let me see you guys engage. Remember, you can do this, or you can give excuses. You cannot do both. You can win, or you can give excuses. You cannot do both. I'm telling you, guys who are less than you, they've done this. Guys who don't have your knowledge, guys who don't have your experience, they have published books. We've been doing this for the last 1 year or so, helping people to publish their first book. And once you get the first one, you don't stop there. After I'll say that when we get to Sunday and we're wrapping up, you then embark on a writing spree. Just keep loading it up, keep loading it up, keep loading it up. Eventually, you will figure out how to sell it. That's why you should be in the boot camp next week when I talk about the bookpreneur business, where I'm going to teach you how to actually go into the business as a bookpreneur. You are writing specific books for specific target, for specific income. All right? Omatasha said, but my book is not up to 50 pages. Then shame on you. I said yesterday your book should be 120 pages. So you're going to have to start over. A 50-page book is not something I would recommend for you. Not that it won't work, but you never know how your book is going to go. Then you want to do the print version from Amazon or from Barnes & Noble, and your book looks like a pamphlet for a church event. That will even make you embarrass yourself. So I personally recommend make your book to be about 100. When you format it out into a 6x9 or 5.5 by 8.5, which is my recommendation for you, this is the format you should use. 5.5 by 8.5. That should be the size of your book. If you have a 50-page A4 size, it probably will get to 100 when you format it. But if it's not, then you need to expand a little bit on it. Okay? I'm not here telling you that big books sell more. No, people don't read a lot. But remember, most who buy your book are not even going to read it anyway. You are just doing it for your own self-respect. You don't want to have a book that looks like a lazy man's job. See, this is a book. This is Stephen's own. This is a book. This is mine. This is a book. See, books, you want your book when they hold it in their hand to feel that they are holding a responsible man's book. Okay, and for me, it should be, to get to that, it should be about 100 pages minimum. I would say 120. 100-page book still looks very small. Let me show you guys. I showed you yesterday. This is a 100-page book. You can see how tiny it is. Okay, that's one of my my books. Okay, so you want to try to get it flyer. So that's why I recommend you want your book to be minimum 20 chapters possibly 25 chapters when you are telling ChatGPT, because in the manual, oh, I forgot to fix that. I had 10 chapters there. I recommended 10 chapters, and that's wrong. It should actually be minimum 20 chapters. I'm going to, let me just pull it up. I forgot, and I published an update already today then. Because some of you, that's what you're going to see, and that's all you're going to do. I can't blame you for that. Just let me fix that so that I don't forget. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put that 25. Okay. Okay, I'll publish the update later, but just know you want to try to make your book. Someone said my book is 308 pages. That's probably too much, but it's okay if it's a novel. It's not too much. But remember though, also you don't want it to be too big, because when you are printing, if you decide to print, it's going to cost you a lot of money to print. Oh, sorry, I thought I saw Shola in there, but she's gone. Okay, so so my personal recommendation, like I said, 120 to 150 pages should be ideal. Most of my books are 250 pages, 300, but everybody knows I'm a talker. I can talk for the Olympics. But 300, I think, is a little bit overdoing it, depending on your niche, of course. I don't know what you're writing on. So you want to target 120 to 150 pages. That's a decent book for a professional. Okay, but it doesn't matter, even if it's 50 books, 50 pages. My brother, don't overthink it. Publish that one first before you start. I've had students who published at 60 pages, then later they updated it themselves. It became 120, 130 pages. So don't let that stop you. Yes, Omatasi used 10 chapters. 10 chapters is not good. Go and rewrite it and tell it to make it. Yes, I recommended 10 chapters. And so I've changed it now. But I did say yesterday, make sure your book is 120 pages. But you didn't listen. So go over and do it again. But if you don't have time, I would rather just publish that 50-page one myself. You just don't do the print. 40-page book sells online. They are Kindle books. Kindle books are not supposed to be big anyway. So you can just make it a Kindle stuff and let it go. Versus giving yourself an excuse and then say, I'm going to start over, and then you never get it started. So I'll take your 50 pages, sir. Omatasi, I will take it. Okay? Go and format it to 5.5 by 8.5. Whatever pages it comes to, that's what it is. Publish that one. I like finishing. Don't overthink it. So don't start over. I reverse myself. Go with what you got. Okay? When it's published, you have opportunity to publish 100 more if you want. But at least get that one out there. And then it's going to be online. When people are buying digital books, they don't count pages. They don't care. Does this book give me the information that I want? So don't worry about it. Okay? All right, guys, I got 6 more minutes. Any other question? There's nothing to it. You should be an author. That's why you came for the challenge. Don't come and rupo here. We're going to have to rank in the order of those who finished class. So there's like 80 of you who started this class. 80. You don't want to be number 80, so I will drag you. Because we are going to check based on the number as they cross the finish line. When your book is live, you're going to post the link, and then we're going to take it in that order until we get to the top 80. Yetunde, don't go and rupo in this class. So I'm warning you now. You, I know personally, you know I will call your name. Yeah, the manual is on the WhatsApp group, Mr. Okeadebayo, sir. Okay, you check the pinned link at the top of the WhatsApp group. The manual is pinned to the top of the page, but I will share it again now because I just updated this one to 25. I just updated it to 25 chapters, so that way you get the latest one. 1 second here. Book writing challenge. Here's the book. I will print the book again. Those of you just coming in there. Oops. That's it. Okay. We are done here. Thank you guys so much for coming for day 2. I look forward to seeing you guys. But you report last time now, your book no come out before class end. So this time, you are an agbalagba in this class, so you are a veteran now. You should be teaching this class, so let me harass. She's my friend, guys, so don't worry, I can harass her very well. Guys, so thank you so much for coming for this day 2. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we take on graphics creation and your cover page. What you should do now once we leave this class is go and do the formatting. Don't wait and say until after I eat or until after I come back from work. Trust me, it's not going to happen. Just get out of here now and go get it done. Remember, we asked for 4 hours and we have only taken 2 hours now. In 2 minutes, it's going to be 2 hours. So that means you still owe me 2 hours to work on your book. It's deliberate. Go and do the formatting. Eric is going to share the recorded video of himself teaching how to format again. You also have it in the manual, so you have no excuse. And as soon as you're done, let us know in the group so that we can reward you. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. I know yesterday I'm just harassing you. I know your books are on Amazon, but you will still report in this class. I'm watching you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming. And the class for today is over. We move it into the WhatsApp group. Bayo, please post it one last time. The link to the WhatsApp group for those who have not yet joined it yet. Let's go make great things happen. Publish first. Then we'll be talking about how to monetize. At some point, it's going to happen. I see several of my students that I needed to do a series of training on how to actually monetize your book. I have the training, but I've never done it for them. So hopefully I'll find time soon to do a 3-day boot camp on that, just on monetization. So that way, some of you don't just feel you're writing, you have written 7 books 4 months ago, no kobo has come in. That way I can show you several ways you can get some kobo to come in. Trust me on that. I'm going to do it. God bless you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, same time. And the class.